I'm State Representative John Kerry, and this is going to be an informal ceremony, and we're here to remember Ryan Seitz and the sacrifice he made, and to memorialize that by naming this highway after him. And over the past year, I've had a chance to get to know Steve and Tony Seitz better, and it's been a good privilege. I'm so proud of Ryan's sacrifice in the service of all these firefighters that serve our county and our area. And the process for naming a highway is not quite as simple as you might think it is. We have to introduce legislation, and Senator Daniels helped me in the Senate. The legislation passed unanimously. Steve and Tony came to Columbus and saw it pass in the House. We're actually in session today. We're not on Friday, but when they asked me about coming to session, I told the Speaker about this event we're having for Ryan, and they delayed session till 2 o'clock today so that we can honor Ryan's service. I'm going to ask Chief Fry to make a couple of comments.
I want to welcome everybody here today. I appreciate everybody taking the time to come out. I know Ryan sacrificed a lot for not only the department that was mentioned, but for the residents of Vinton County, MacArthur, Vinton County. I've been asked to say things several times, and it seems like each time I come up with something maybe a little different that I like to relay. And I'd have to say Ryan is the only firefighter that I'm aware of in the history of the MacArthur Fire Department that never missed a fire run. He was always there, made every run while he was, from the time he got his gear until his final run. Ryan still makes runs with us every day. He will as long as I have anything to say about it. His name's on the attendance sheet, and he is counted present on every fire that we go in. We carry his memory with us, and it's always with us and never forgotten. It's what's written on our sheet. It's been a tough time for us. Starting to, I think, pulling together and go on with this. I think that's what Ryan would want us to do. Firefighters I have here with me today are Assistant Chief Larry Clary, Corey West, firefighter, Bob Dodrell, Lieutenant, Rick Reynolds, Lieutenant, Lynn Dodrell, firefighter, Ben Cecil, firefighter, Kurt Russ, Lieutenant, Dennis Bishop, firefighter, Clayton Chesser, firefighter, Doug Roof, firefighter, Assistant Chief Jim Ward, Clarence Chesser, firefighter, Davey Booth, firefighter, and Jason Kempton, firefighter. I appreciate everything these guys do every time the tones go off and every time we get in these trucks and start down the road. As we have seen, it's not a safe business or a safe job that we do. We just try to do it all day and try to bring everybody home.
That's one thing that I think we forget. We had the 911 ceremony. We talk about the sacrifice that the firefighters made in New York City, and they made a tremendous sacrifice. But the firefighters here in Vinton County and our area and our state are making that same kind of sacrifice and under that same kind of danger. So we really need to appreciate them and hold them up in our prayers. I do want to thank ODOT, the Deputy District Director from Marietta is here, Steve Williams. Steve's back there in the back. And thank his staff for organizing this, all the ODOT directors, workers for coming out and making this happen and getting the sign up. So I want to thank the Vinton County Commissioners. They supported this project, and their support was key to getting the legislation passed. Does any of the commissioners want to say anything? I'm gonna call on Steve in a moment, but I feel like we're all kind of family here, so I wanted to make sure that if anybody else wants to say anything, or if I didn't introduce someone I should have introduced, that you'll help me out with that right now. Oh, okay, Steve.
A life changed years at this time. It's been a long, hard year. With the help of everybody here today, we've made it through it. I would especially like to thank the firemen. And Ryan told me in the beginning, he said, you just don't believe the brotherhood bond at the river. And I seen it immediately. I'm not a fireman, but it's been extended to Tonette and myself. And we truly appreciate what everybody's done. It wasn't a simple thing for John to get the highway stuff done. It all takes time. Same way that just the highway, getting the road for this right now. I many phone calls to David, and just a week to have this. And I know Ryan's looking down today, and I know he approves of what he sees. But I just want to thank everybody for everything for this year. I know, to me, this is kind of the final thing was the highway. So now, maybe we can all get on with our lives, but we just want to thank everybody for being here.
Thank you, Steve. Now I'll let the photographers organize it, but we'd like the firefighters and Steve and Tony to unveil the sign. Go ahead, Jeremy. Go ahead and sign it.